All right, let's turn to some high school football because, my gosh, can you believe we're here? Then there were just four local teams remain in the TSSAA playoffs. Houston, Melrose, Fairley, and MASE each punched their ticket to the semifinals with commanding wins last Friday. For three of these squads, the semifinals are familiar territory. Houston enters as the reigning state champions. Fairley makes back-to-back semifinal appearances, while MASE returns for the second time in 3 seasons. But for Melrose, the journey feels like destiny. The Golden Wildcats are back in the semifinals for the first time since 2005, making this playoff run truly magical.
Yeah, and it's been a parade inside Orange Mound for Melrose, that's for sure. All 4 of the Mid-South teams remaining in the TSSAA playoffs have the advantage of playing their semifinals right here in the 901 in Class 6A. Defending state champs Houston face its toughest test yet, taking on undefeated Ravenwood, widely regarded as the top team in Tennessee. In Class 4A, Melrose hosts defending champion Pearl Cone in Orange Mound. In Class 2A, Fairley takes on Milan at John P. Freeman, fresh off Milan's thrilling 28-25 comeback win over Huntington in Class 1A. In Class 1A, MASE gets a rematch with undefeated McKenzie at Crump Stadium. McKenzie, ranked number 1 for so much of the season, dominated their last meeting in 2022, winning 34-0. All games this Friday at 7 o'clock. Prime time.
I ask you this a lot because you are a Memphis native, and I look at something like that. 4 teams in the semifinals. Is this incredible for Memphis? Can you remember the last time something like this happened where you've got 4 high school football teams in the semifinals with just needing 2 wins to go and win the state championship?
No, I can't, honestly. And I had a lot of friends that went to different schools and played football at different high schools. And so I've been involved in the high school football scene for a long time. I played high school football myself. Believe me,
not very good.
Not very good. Lacrosse was my sport. Football was not my sport. Got laid out a lot. But, yeah, I mean, we never went to the semifinals. You didn't see this a lot. Occasionally you'll see, like last year, Fairley and Houston go to the semifinals. But it is pretty rare. And it's so cool to see a team like Melrose, who have 2 state championships, get back to their winning ways. Rich, our producer, has been going to those games and getting great video for us. And he was telling me that there's some Melrose alum that are flying into the games.
Wow.
Like, this means so much.
Yeah.
And that's what's so cool about high school football, Rachel, is it means so much to these kids, these coaches, but also these communities as well. It's awesome to have 4 teams here.
Yeah, 4 teams, which means there's a very good chance that at least a couple go to the state championship game. You want to put any predictions out there into the air? You just want to let it happen and wait and see?
Yeah, I think we'll start with Fairley and Milan. I hope I'm saying that right. I've always called it Milan. It's not.
On Friday night, I said Milan, but I have no idea. I've never once seen that team name. I
don't think anyone.
I saw it come up, and I was like, I'm going to go with Milan, like
I
the
don't
country
think
in
there's
Italy.
anyone that's lived in Milan that has ever been to Milan, Italy. I'll tell you that much. I think that's a pretty tough test. It's definitely going to be Fairley's toughest test. So I'm going to say that they don't pull through. I think Melrose has a chance to upset Pearl Cone, the defending champs. Houston, I'll still say, oh gosh, you put me on the spot.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'll say I think Houston will. I think they'll advance through. I just think that experience at that time of year is so pivotal. You saw Chandler Day come back in under center, obviously 2 weeks ago, and he was a little rough there in the first half, got way better in the second half, but then this past week, he looked really good, really clinical, and so did the entire Houston team. To go and put that many on Colleyville, and really, I mean, those last 2 touchdowns from Colleyville were kind of in garbage time. Yeah. They didn't mean much. I was very impressed with Houston. I think they will have a very, very good chance of moving through and getting another shot at the second straight state title.
I agree with you on that for all the reasons you said. Also, getting those rich suburb kids in Nashville down in here. I mean, Houston and Germantown's not really, the toughest part of Memphis to play in, but still, get them out of their comfort zone, not allowing them to play a game at home. I think Houston do get the dub. MASE over McKenzie. Let's say that. MASE looks so good this year. This might be the best MASE team that we've seen. And I'll say Pearl Cone gets the win over Melrose.
Okay, yeah, I was out of that MASE game on Friday night, and they looked really clinical as well. Really impressive to see from them. An exciting week ahead, but We had a lot of fun this past week, so now it's time to get into our top plays from high school football action. At number 3, MASE's Cadence Nelson kicks off the scoring with a 17-yard pick six. Nelson dominated on defense, racking up 2 interceptions and 6 tackles as MASE shut out Union City 42-0 in the Class 1A quarterfinals. The Phoenix are now riding an 11-game win streak since their Week 1 loss to Lausanne.
Yeah, Lausanne.
Let's go.
At number 2, we head to the Landers Ford Stadium where Houston quarterback Chandler Day connects with tight end Jonas Jemerson on a perfectly timed pass. Jemerson makes an impressive grab, reaching behind to secure the 2-yard touchdown with one hand. Let's watch that replay back. Snag.
Ooh.
They went on to defeat rivals Carrierville for the fifth straight time, claiming a 33-17 victory in the Class A quarterfinals.
And our top play of the week belongs to the Melrose Golden Wildcats. After visiting Dyer County, took an early lead. Melrose's Jamarian Murrow launched a deep pass to fellow senior Ryan Brown for a stunning 90-yard touchdown. What makes this play even more impressive is the adversity the Wildcats overcame. Earlier, they had a kickoff return touchdown and a 40-plus yard play called back due to penalties. That theme continued throughout the game with 6 touchdowns nullified by flags. 6! But it didn't slow Melrose down. They still secured a commanding 35-15 victory, and that dart was just so impressive. Jackson Dart could use that on Saturday. I'm joking.
Our producer Rich really felt a certain way about those touchdowns
yeah,
that weren't given up.
Because he was there and he was frustrated that they weren't going through. He wanted to get out of there.
I was like, it's the top play. What are we doing? I'm just kidding, Rich. That was good. That was good context for people that weren't there.
Lots to look forward to ahead this week with all the high school football playoffs.